Hello everyone, I am 6D, and this is my tier list for patch 4.0. So I haven't made a video in like 3 weeks, I was just busy. But I've been playing a lot of the patch 4.0, and I really like it. Honestly, I really like it. And Hero is really fun to play, and I'm just gonna say I like it. It's, my last video was uh, a video of the patch 4.0 notes, so you can go and check that out. So basically, this is going to be my tier list for patch 4.0 and seeing which characters are the best and which characters are the worst, in my opinion. Okay, so I'm just gonna say which characters are the best first, then go down to the worst characters. It's kind of a mix-up, honestly, because a lot of tier lists start out with the worst characters and then go up to the best characters. For me, this is gonna be pretty hard because a lot of the characters are pretty good in this game. I mean, there's no like overly bad characters. So honestly, there's gonna be not many characters in the low tiers, D and E tier. There's a lot of characters that are good in this game. So I'm gonna start with the best characters, the best character, and I think it. Dang it. I think it is Pikachu. Pikachu is I think is the best character in the game. Like in patch 3.10, when Pichu got nerfed a lot, Pikachu got buffed. He only got one buff, which was his grab range, I think it was. Yeah, it was his grab range. But honestly, I think he's a very good character. He has a good recovery. His aerial attacks are like really good. His smash attacks are really good. And oh, and honestly, down. I mean, they buffed his grab, and like his down B is good. Down B is really good. And overall, I'm just gonna say he's like a really, really good character. Okay, so now I think the second best character is Inkling. Ah, dang it. It's hard to drag. Uh, uh, so for characters that are both boy and girl, like Corrin and Robin, they both have male and female versions. I'm just gonna refer to them as they. I'm gonna refer to those characters as they. Okay, so Inkling. I really like Inkling. Inkling is a is a really good character. Uh they can rack up damage really easily, and and their aerials are really good. And honestly, side B is a pretty annoying move. I mean, if you got hit by side B, that you can feel my pain. And splat bombs are really good projectiles. So, and honestly, I think they only got nerfed once. They only had like one nerf. And but they did get buffed. I think it was in patch 3.10. So yeah. Okay, so for the second best character, third best character, no, it's not Hero. It's Lucina, in my opinion. And then Marth. Honestly, I think Lucina is better than Marth. I mostly because of the Tipper thing, but I think they're both really good characters. Like they have a really they're I've played against Lucina before, and the edge guarding abilities, if you can use them if you can use them, are pretty good. But honestly, they have like a really good side B, the counter, the counter. Overall, I'll just say that sorties are like really good in this game, and like Marth and Lucina are like the best, even though they're like the most basic out of the sorties. They're very good. Uh the neutral B is really good, and the tilt and the tilt attacks and the smash attacks are really good. So I'll just say that. Uh, for my next for the for like the fifth or sixth best character, okay. Let me see if I can find him. Okay, it's Wario. Wario is really good. I think Wario is a really good character. His aerial his aerial movement and his aerial attacks are just really good. The side B is a pretty good recovery option. He has some pretty good combos. His forward tilt is really good. Side tilt side tilt is amazing, and down tilt is a pretty good like a poking option. It's a pretty good poking option. And his smash attacks are like really strong. And honestly, down B is like one of the best down Bs in my opinion. I just really like Wario. Okay, so for my next best character, it's gonna be Young Link. No, not there. There we go. It's harder to do it on your phone. It's harder to do it on your phone. Seriously, sometimes it can be a nightmare. So someone please fix it. Okay. Okay, I think Young Link is like the best of the Links in my opinion, and a very good character. He has a lot of power. He has a lot of power, and he has some very good projectiles. His fire arrows are amazing. His 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 uh his bombs are pretty good, and his boomerang is pretty good. Also, his combos are pretty good. Like a combo that I like to do with Young Link is boomerang, then fire arrow, then grab, then down B, th then up air. I mean, down throw and then up air. I don't know what I'm saying. uh, and I honestly really like Young Link. He's a fun character to play. Fun character to play, and he's very good. He's the best out of all of the Links. He has a really good up B, and it's actually pretty good for recovering, and it's actually a really good attack move. I'll just say that right now. Okay, so I think the next best character is Peach, and then let me find. Okay, there we go. Daisy. There we go. Okay, so Peach and Daisy are my next favorite characters, in my opinion. I really like Peach and Daisy because even though they did get nerfed a lot in patch 3.1, their aerial attacks are still very good. I mean, they can float, which is also really good. And and their B attacks like side B and turnips are really good. And neutral B is a pretty good counter. I think Peach and Daisy are really good characters overall. Also, their combos are pretty good. Down tilt is a pretty good combo starter. And, I mean, did I mention the forward air? I mean, I think forward air got weaker, but I still think it's a pretty strong move. I still think I think it's still really good. Okay, so okay, let me see. I think Pichu is the next best character in my mind. Uh, Pichu, Pichu, it, Pichu, even though he did get nerfed a lot in patch 3.10, he still has great combos, and he used to be stronger than Pikachu, but honestly now I just think he's not as strong as Pikachu, but I still think his aerial attacks are pretty good. His like his his B attacks are really good, and his tilt attacks are pretty good combo starters. Okay, so now we have Wolf. No, dang it. Wolf is the next best character. He did, I think in some of the patches he did get nerfed, like in patch 3.0, he did get nerfed. In patch 3.10, I think he got some nerfs, but not as much as like Peach and Daisy and Pichu. But I still think he's a very good. I still think he's a very good character. Tilt attacks are really good. Aerial. He has very good aerial attacks. His neutral B is really good for getting damage at a long distance. And side B can actually be a good recovery option. In some situations, better than in some situations, better than up B, which is pretty crazy. And I just really like Wolf. And I think his reflector is pretty good. Next we have Snake. Let me see if I can find Snake anywhere. Okay, so Snake. I like both. My best friend plays both Wolf and Snake, but so I think he'll be happy while watching this video. Snake. I think is a real Snake. I think he has some of the best projectiles in the game, and okay, like he has grenade, C4. The Nikita missile is like a very good edge guarding tool. I just think Snake is very, very good, and I don't care what you say, Leffen. Snake is good. Snake is good. I think his aerial attacks are pretty good, and even though his smash attacks are pretty laggy, yeah, pretty laggy. I still think they're pretty good. Like his up smash is really good. His forward smash not so much, and his down smash not so much. But honestly, his grab setups can be, if used effectively, are really good. And his tilt. I would say his up. He has like one of the best up. I can't believe I almost forgot to mention his up tilt. He has like one of the best up tilts in the game. Easily has one of the best up tilts in the game. It's so annoying. So now we have ending off the S tiers. We have Olimar. No, dang it. Olimar and Alf. Olimar and Alf are really, I think, in my opinion, are really good. Even though they did get nerfed in patch 3.10, and 3.10, their purple Pikmin got buffed, so that's pretty good. I really like Olimar. His Pikmin are pretty annoying. His grab is a pretty has a pretty nice range to it, and he has some pretty good combo, and he has some pretty good combos. So yeah, there you go. Man, we're 14 minutes into this video, and I just ended off the S tiers. Wow. Okay, so now we're gonna start with the A tiers. We have Chrom, and then we have Roy. No. There we go. I think Chrom is better. I think Chrom is better than Roy in some aspects, but I think Roy is better with kill confirms. He has some of like Roy and Chrom have some of the best kill confirms in the entire game. Like easily. They can like kill you at the ledge. Like a forward smash can kill you at like 70% or something, like something ridiculous at the ledge, or 50 or 60%. Like they are ridiculous. Like what? They're very, 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 very ridiculous. Very ridiculous. Also, think Roy has a better recovery, and their side and Roy has a better recovery, but Chrom's I think Chrom's up B can be used like as a better attack move. I would say, but honestly, I think they're both very good characters. They have, like I said with Marth and Lucina, their tilt attacks are pretty good. Their smash attacks are really good, and overall, and B their B attacks are their special attacks. The special attacks are really good. Overall, I just really like them. I just really like them overall. Okay, so now I'm gonna pick Ivysaur because I would have put Ivysaur over Roy and Chrom, but Ivysaur got nerfed in patch 4.0, which I'm kind of sad about. But out of Pokemon Trainer, he is the best in my opinion. He has like he has very good aerial attacks. Up air is very good, but up smash is really good as well. And his recovery is okay, but I think neutral B and side B are pretty good. And yeah, like down smash is actually a pretty good down air. Why why do I keep mixing that up? They uh I I'm tired. I'm tired. Uh they keep down air is a pretty good edge guarding option at the ledge, and it's a pretty good spiking option. And and his neutral air is good, his back air is good, and his up air is actually a pretty good attacking. His up B is a good attacking option. It's a pretty good attacking option, which I'm kind of surprised by. And his forward airs. I'm just gonna say this overall. He has very good aerial attacks. I keep dragging on. I'll try to drag on less in this video. We're already at almost 18 minutes. Whew. Okay. This is gonna be a long video. Should have put that at the start. Okay. Joker, in my opinion, is also a very good character, and even though, like some people claim, some people claim that he is the best character, he is not the best character. I think he might be a little overhyped, but I still think he is a very good character, in my opinion. Like, he's got great combos. His neutral attacks are pretty. His special attacks are really good. His smash attacks are really good. And when Arsene comes out, oh boy, I am terrified. Like I get terrified. So so I just think I really like Joker is a very fun character to play, and I really like Joker. And MKLeo, I'm just gonna say is very, very, very good with Joker. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so in my opinion, Fox and Falco are very good. They're not top tier, but they're definitely high tier in my opinion. Fox has real uh Fox I think is better than Falco in some ways. I think his KO, I think he can rack up damage way easier than Falco can. I think he's like less laggy in some moves, like side side special. I think it takes less time to like charge and stuff and he has a better recovery than Falco. Falco is also a very good character. His Falco's up tilt is really good. But both of their tilts are pretty good combo starters. But honestly, I think Falco's up tilt is is a better combo starter. I just really like I just really like these characters. Like they have very good recovery, that they can rack up damage quickly, and they have pretty good KO potential. And that's what makes up a high tier. And I just really like them overall. Okay, so next we have Ganondorf, my sworn enemy. If anyone didn't know that Ganondorf is my sworn enemy, and so is this ultimate tier list, because I can't drag him. Okay, so Ganondorf. Oh boy, I've been wanting to talk about Ganondorf. Oh boy. Even though his up tilt is not that great, I mean, I would say it's better than in Smash 4. But honestly, it's not really that great of a move. Like, and his recovery kind of sucks, but he can like his smash attacks are very good. His special attacks are very good. Side special is annoying, and down special is pretty good. And he is just a terrifying character to play against. His aerial attacks are actually pretty good. Neutral air is good. Up air is pretty good. Down air, down air is actually a pretty good spiking option. So honestly, I think he's just a very good character overall. Then on the best out of the link, the second best out of the links, if I can find him anywhere, is the regular Link. I'll just try and find him here. Okay, good, I found him. Link is very good. He has some really good projectiles. I think his control bomb is a really good projectile. I think and he's kind of good at recovering. If you know how to pull off the bomb recovery, then you're really good at recovering. But also he has pretty good KO potential. His special attacks are pretty good, and and his uh and his tilt attacks are pretty good combo starters. Then next we have Palutena, and there's one thing to define Palutena. Not S tier. Palutena, and that's neutral air. Neutral air is one of the best moves in the game, and some people say it's the best move in the game. That can be debatable, but I still think it's a very good move. It's very good. It's very good, and all of her aerial attacks are really good. Uh, up air is another very good air attack. Her projectiles are pretty good, and she has very good smash attacks. So yeah. Then we have Ike, in my opinion, and Ike is annoying because his sword he has very good range, he has very good KO potential, and even though he's slow, I still think his air attacks are really good. His air attacks are really good, and even though he doesn't have an amazing recovery, I still think his special attack his up air and his his up B and his side B are very good. K are very good for attacking, and neutral air is very good for edge guarding. Neutral B. Sorry, I am a mess today. Whew. And down B is pretty good. Yeah, I just get very annoyed when I play against an Ike. I just get very annoyed. So that's kind of the reason why I started playing him. Yeah. So yeah. That's Yeah, I just started playing with Ike. Okay. Okay, so now we got the boys here. We got Hero. I'm just gonna rank them by which costume I like best. There we go. Okay, so Hero, his air attacks are kind of laggy, but I mean, he has some of the best he has some of the best special attacks in the entire game. Neutral B, it's fast to charge you up, has a lot of like range, and can kill you at like 55%. I've gotten killed at like 55% when I played Luigi, and when I played against Hero, it was very annoying. Uh, down uh Side special is very good as well. Also down special, the amount of attacks he has is pretty crazy. I think Thwack is really good. Snooze is really good. Like most of his attacks are special attacks are really good. The only criticism I really have about this guy, about Hero, is that he kind of his air attacks kind of suck. But I mean, his forward smash, if you can get a critical hit, you can kill at like 50% or something like that. But I still really like this character. I honestly really like this character. Okay, so and Hero's very fun to play. Hero's very fun to play. So next we have Pokemon Trainer overall. Overall, I would say Pokemon Trainer is good. Like I'll talk like this. I'm only putting like this overall because I'll talk about the other characters soon. This is for overall for Pokemon Trainer overall. Then I'm just not gonna talk about it because Pokemon Trainer the actual Pokemon Trainer does fight. Okay, then Yoshi. Yoshi's a character that I've been playing a lot. I really like Yoshi. Yoshi has like some of the best. Uh, the reason why I put like Yoshi behind all these sword characters because he's not that good against swordies, but honestly he's very good against brawlers. So a little tip if you play Yoshi, if you want to play Yoshi, or if you are playing Yoshi, uh, his air attacks are very good. His recovery is good. Uh, his his special attacks are really good. Up B is a very good projectile. Uh, honestly, his grab game kind of sucks, but because the only thing I can really think of is that down throw can like lead into up air. Down, but but honestly, I just and his smash and honestly his smash attacks are pretty good. His his forward tilt is a reliable combo starter, and his up tilt kind of is like when he's under a platform and hit and someone else is and his opponent is over a platform. So yeah, that can be also a good combo starter. Yeah, but honestly, I think Yoshi is a very good character. Yoshi is a very good character. Okay, so now uh we we have Ness and Lucas. Ness and Lucas have very good edge guarding skills. Their projectiles are really good. Uh, Ness's PK, Ness's neutral B is not really that great, but honestly, but Lucas's PK freeze is very good. Lucas has a very good tether grab. Ness has very good smash attacks. Lucas's smash attacks are good too, but they're just I wouldn't really say they're as great as Ness's because they're kind of laggy and they make him vulnerable. And uh, and I really like all their projectiles like PK Fire, PK Thunder, and their their down B is also very good for sucking in energy projectiles and healing yourself. So that's also very good. Uh, I just really I just really like I just really like Ness and Lucas. And to end the high tiers, I'm gonna end it not with Diddy Kong, but with Squirtle. There we go. Okay, so Squirtle is the second best Pokemon in Pokemon Trainer. I really like him. He has his smash attacks are pretty good. His combos, his forward air and his back air are pretty good. His up air is pretty good. He's just a really good character if you want to get a lot of damage. He's just a really good character if you want to get a lot of damage. So I'll just say that right there. Uh, you also if you play Pokemon Trader, try new Squirtle first. Uh, okay, yeah. Also, his side B is pretty good. His up B is okay, but and his neutral B is very good for getting for exploiting like bad recoveries, like or pushing people away from the ledge, so it makes it like harder for people to recover. For the opponent to recover. Okay, so now we're gonna start with the B tiers, everyone. So yay. So now we're gonna start with no, not me, Sword Fighter. Where is he? I'm trying to find a character. Okay, Greninja. We're gonna start with Greninja. Greninja's a good Pokemon. His smash attacks are all really good. His counter is actually counter is actually pretty good. His counter is pretty good. Uh, his counter is pretty good. Uh, and his side B is pretty good. His special attacks are just pretty good overall. Uh, his air his aerial attacks are pretty good. Uh, and his smash attacks are also pretty good. It's just a okay character overall. Then we have Shulk. Okay, if I can find Shulk. There we go. Okay, Shulk overall I think is a good character. Not as amazing as some of the other sorties, like like uh like like Roy and Crom or Marth and Lucina, but he's still a pretty good sortie. His down smash is an okay, but side smash and up smash are pretty good. His tilt attacks are pretty good. Mondo Arts is really good. I think it's really good. His aerial attacks are pretty good. Tilt attacks are pretty good. Special attacks. He has a okay counter, but like I forgot to mention this. I can't believe I forgot to mention this, but compared to like Joker and Palutena, where they have very good counters, when Joker has Arsene out and Palutena with her reflector, uh, honestly, Shulk's counter is okay. But honestly, I still like him as a character. He's still a good character, just not amazing. Now we have Cloud. And honestly, Cloud is still a good story, even though he did get nerfed a lot when he came into Ultimate. I still, I still think he is a good character. He still think he's a pretty good character. Uh, his his neutral his his side attacks are pretty good. I mean his special attacks are pretty good. Like uh his charge his side special is still pretty good. His tilt attacks are okay. His smash attacks are really good. His his uh his aerial attacks are still pretty good. And and his charging, it's okay. His charging is still okay, but honestly, honestly, this isn't. He's still better. I mean, his charge attacks when it's like when his meter is like fully charged. I keep fading in and out in these videos. Uh, his charge attack is like his you can only what I don't like about it is that you can only use it for like 15. You can only use it in like 15 seconds or it's just gone. But I still like Cloud as a character. Uh, he's still a good character, but nowhere as good as he was in Smash 4. And now we have the Mario Bros. Mario and Luigi. Since I'm a Luigi main, I think I can do well. I can talk about Luigi really well. But honestly, Mario, I'm just not. To be honest with you, I've been playing Mario sometimes, but honestly, I'm just not amazing with him. For some reason, I'm just not amazing with him. Uh, so with Mario, Mario has a very good combo game. Up tilt is pretty good. Even though you can't really hit characters when they're on the ground, it's harder to do that. But it's still really good. He has uh si down B is not really is an okay is okay at is okay. But honest but like his cape is pretty good. His his up special is an okay recovery option. Uh uh neutral B is an okay. Neutral B is okay. But honestly, I think the best part about him is his combo game. He still has a very good combo. Still has a very good combo game. Like his up air is really good. Neutral his air attacks are pretty good, but his up air think is really good. Uh, I really like I really like his smash attacks. Forward smash is pretty good. Uh, up smash is still pretty good, but and overall, I just think he's a pretty good character. Now Luigi's a guy I can talk about because I main him. His recovery is crap. I will admit that, but honestly, his recovery moves like his up B, his up B, his side B, yeah, yeah, they're very good. They're pretty good attack options. His Cyclone is pretty good, but honestly, please Sakurai, make it a good recovery option again. Please let it rise. But seriously, honestly, if Luigi's Cyclone could rise again, I think he could rise to a top tier. Honestly, I just think he's good. He has 0 to death combos, and honestly, his his grab is still pretty good. He has like one of the best grab games in the entire out of all the characters. His down throw is easily the best down throw in the entire game because just how many combos it can lead to. His air attacks are really good. Neutral uh neutral air is really good. Back air is good. Forward air is really good. Uh, but and neutral air and neutral B is a pretty good projectile. It's a pretty good projectile, but overall, I just really like Luigi as a character. I mean, I just like to play him personally. The next character I want to The next character in here is no, not Meta Knight, is my boy Rob. Okay, so honestly, I think his projectiles are pretty good. His aerial attacks are pretty good. Good. He actually has a good recovery, even though it can kind of make him vulnerable, but you can like attack it when you use his recovery, so that's pretty good. And I think that like Rob is a pretty good character overall. Like his side B is crazy. He has like some of the best tilt attacks in the entire game. Down tilt is pretty good. His Like I said, his aerial attacks are pretty good. Uh, Neutral B is a pretty good projectile, and I just think that Rob is a very good character. I mean, well, he's a good character, not as good as not as good as the high tiers, but I still think he's a pretty good character. Next we have Bowser, not Bowser Jr., but Bowser. Uh, ba Bowser, he he's a pretty good heavyweight, not as amazing as Ganondorf, but I still think Bowser is a good heavyweight. Like he has very good kill power. He has very good kill power. Like even though he can kind of be vulnerable at times when he like uses down B when he's like in the air, it can make him vulnerable. But I still think it's a pretty good attack move when you actually use it. His side special, oh my god, how it's so annoying. Uh, and his neutral B can be a pretty good way to rack up damage. And his recovery is okay, and his tilt attacks are okay. His tilt attacks are pretty good for combo starters, and his aerial attacks are okay. Like I like neutral air and forward air, and his other aerial attacks are pretty good. But honestly, I don't think he's as great as a heavyweight as Ganondorf, but I still think he's pretty good. Now we got Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong, another heavyweight. Honestly, the heavyweights in this game are like really good compared to like the other Smash games where in Smash 4 some of them were just okay, and the other Smash games they were like really bad. Uh like Smash Brawl or Smash Melee. But I still like these but I still like them. But I still like Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong has like a very good grab and throw game. Like he has like one of the best throw games and out of all the characters, he has pretty good kill potential. His recovery is okay, and his special attacks like his charging punch or his down B or his side B are pretty good. His aerial tilt attacks are okay, but I also think his and his tilt attacks are okay. But honestly, what I don't really like about him is that his tilt attack his aerial attacks can be pretty laggy sometimes, and like his attacks can be pretty laggy sometimes. So yeah, I just think that Donkey Kong's a pretty good heavyweight, but and pretty good overall. But honestly, he's not like an amazing character. Next, we have Diddy Kong. Like this is honestly the worst version of him, but But honestly, he's still a good character. Like, not as good as he was in like Brawl or Smash 4. Like in Smash 4, he was like godlike. Like definitely broken in that game. But honestly, I really like. But honestly, I honestly Diddy Kong's still kind of fun to play. But he's not as good as he was in like Smash 4 or Smash Brawl. His tilt attacks are pretty okay. His smash attacks are okay. Uh, but honestly, and his banana, like I think his banana is like not as good as it was like in Smash 4, but I still think it's still pretty good. I still think he's a pretty good character overall. He's still a pretty good character overall. Like, and I still like his peanut pop gun is still pretty good. Like his side B is still pretty good. His up B is okay at recovering. I mean his up B is pretty okay at recovering. His and it's a decent attack move. But honestly now I think he's just pretty good instead of like godlike as he was like in Brawl or Smash 4. Hit uh and also I think his aerial attacks are okay. Zero Suit Samus is the next one on my tier list once I can find her. Okay, there we go. Right there. There we go. Some people are saying that she's top tier, but honestly, the reason why I don't put her as top tier is because I mean she was definitely better in Smash 4 than she was in here than she is in Smash Ultimate. So that's kind of the reason why I have her at B tier, but I still like her. Still like her. Her aerial attacks are pretty good. Her smash attacks are pretty good. Her tilt, like she still has. I think she still kind of has that up beat, that like that uh combo where you go there, you do like a, a smash attack like up smash, and then you do up air, and then up B. I think she still has that. Yeah, yeah. I really like her. I really like her side B. Uh, her her down B is pretty good, and her up B is okay at recovering, but it's definitely a better attack. It's a better attack move. I really Like honestly, I just really like watching Mars play. Mars is so good with Zero Suit Samus, like really good. But honestly, she's not as good as she was in like Smash 4, but I still think she is a good character. Now Jigglypuff. Some people are saying that she's low tier, and to the people I who say that she's low tier, I'm just gonna say you're crazy for thinking that. Like people who think that Jigglypuff is low tier still low tier is crazy. Like honestly, I mean she's not good as she's not good. I I mean dang it, I keep messing up. She Jigglypuff is not like as good as she was in like Melee, but I still think she's a good character. Up Specialist is actually really good this time. Like Up Special was like horrible in like the last 4 Smash games, but now it's like really good. Her she's kind of slow, but she has the best aerial momentum in the entire game. Her aerial attacks are okay. Like her backer is still pretty good. I kind of like her. I kind of like her neutral air. Uh, her her rest is still great. Is great. Uh, and honestly, this is like my favorite iteration of Jigglypuff since Melee. I really like Jigglypuff in this game, but I don't think she is a great character. She's just a good character. I still like I just really like her. Yeah, but honestly, the reason why I don't really say she's an amazing character, like she's kind of slow and her tilt attacks kind of suck, but she's still pretty good. And now we have the Belmonts, Simon and Richter Belmont. Okay, I like Richter better. He's cooler. But Simon's pretty good as well. Their projectiles are good. The projectiles are pretty good. The side, uh, like the neutral B, side B, the down B can be pretty annoying. The whips are pretty good. Their whips are pretty good. Like their aerial attacks are pretty good. The dash attack is crazy. It's crazy, pretty good. But honestly, just letting you know, do not use extended jab. Like extended jab is easily one of the worst moves in the game, though. And I don't think anyone should use it. Not in a competitive setting, not in a casual setting, just never. The only thing it can be used for is blocking small projectiles. And that's basically it. Like very small projectiles. But honestly, like I said, their aerial attacks are pretty good. Their smash attacks are good. Their projectiles are pretty good, but not as good as like Snake's. I just they're just pretty good characters overall. So so meta so my next favorite character is Meta Knight. I really like Meta Knight Meta Knight can be very vulnerable at times when you use attacks. But I still really like Meta Knight. Meta Knight is pretty good. He has a good recovery. His aerial attacks are pretty good. His smash attacks are pretty good. His jab is pretty good. But he can be very vulnerable at times when he uses like his side B or his up B or his neutral B or I'm just gonna say special attacks overall. He can be pretty vulnerable, but his special attacks overall are actually pretty good when you actually hit an opponent with them, which I'll say. I just really like the special attacks. Okay, next we have Toon Link. Toon Link I think is the worst of the links because he has he has he's fast, but I still think his aerial attacks are not really that great. They're kind of laggy. His smash attacks aren't as great as like Young Link or Link. But I still think he's a decent character. His projectiles are still pretty good. I think he has like the worst boomerang and the worst up B and the worst arrows, but I think his bombs are still pretty good. Yeah, he doesn't have as great projectiles as like Young Link or Link, but I still think they're pretty good overall. And yeah, his smash attacks are decent and his tilt attacks are okay. Are okay. Okay, so now we have Sonic. Sonic. He's not as good as he was in Smash 4, but I still think he's pretty good in this game. Uh, his side B is pretty good. His side and down B are pretty good. Like he doesn't have he has real he's really bad at K knock at getting knockouts or kills, but I still think he's pretty good. But I still think he does really well at doing damage. So I'll just say that he's not like really he's like one of the worst characters I would say at getting kills as long as you like land a forward smash or an up smash or get really close to the blast zone. His up B is like really good though. His up B is really good though. Uh, and it's actually a pretty good option at gimping opponents. Uh, so yeah, I'll just say that. Uh, my next favorite character is as Pacmon, as as the as the yellow blob they know as Pacmon. That was offense. I don't know if that's offensive to Pac-Man players, but I just hope it wasn't. But honestly, I think Pac-Man's good. I think his neutral B is good doing is good at projectiles. Is a good projectiles. I mean, there's multiple of them, so yeah. I really like Pac-Man. He like his tilt attacks aren't really that great, and some of his aerial attacks aren't amazing. Like I really like neutral air or back air or forward air. I think those attacks are pretty good. But up air and down air are okay. He's really good at recovering. So if you're having trouble at recovering, do Pac-Man. I think he's really good at recovering. Like his side B and his up B are pretty good. Also I think his down also he's actually a pretty good combo character, and he's a pretty and his down B is pretty good. So I'll just say that. Overall, I really like Pac. Overall, I like Pac-Man, but he's okay. He's an okay character, and that will end the B tiers. So now we got to move on to the C. We got to move on to the C tiers. Okay, so now I'm gonna start off with Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario definitely better in this game than he was in Smash 4. Dr. Mario has a good Cyclone. Uh, he has he can do more damage than Mario, but he has less combo potential, and he has one of the worst recoveries in the entire game. So even though his up B is a good attack option, it is not a good KO option. Try and use down B as a recovery option because it can help you with the recovery. Uh, his his side B is pretty good at blocking projectiles, and I really like his pills because you can kill confirm off of them. I just really like his pills, and his tilt attacks are okay, and his aerial attacks are okay, but honestly, what I really like him for is his down B and his KO, and he has better KO potential than Mario. I mean, yeah, than Mario. But honestly, I still think Mario is better than Dr. Mario. Then we have Captain Falcon. Then we have Captain Falcon. He's a very good combo character, but he's a very good combo character. Like his up air is pretty like his up air is pretty good. His like it like uh his aerials are pretty good. I'm just gonna say he's like one of the best combo characters in the game. But Falcon Punch, even though it is one of the most recognizable moves in Super Smash Bros. And very flashy to pull off, it just leaves him it leaves him punishable. His recovery is not amazing, but even though Captain Falcon is a really good even though Captain Falcon's up B is a pretty good attack options when you're doing like a combo. His down throw is pretty good, like when you do like down throw into multiple up airs and then you can KO someone with up B. It's a pretty good attack option, but overall, Captain Falcon is okay. Captain Falcon, I think, is an okay character. I like, And I think side B and down B are pretty good. Tilt tilt attacks are tilt attacks are okay. But honestly, he's well, I'll say I think he's very good at at doing combos. He's very flashy. So next, I will put Mewtwo because Mewtwo got some buffs. So that's something that I really like. Mewtwo got some buffs. Like I think his down B, if you can land it, it's pretty good, but it's not amazing. His his smash attacks are pretty good. His tilt attacks are okay, but I also really like his air attacks. His side special is pretty good at blocking projectiles. His neutral B is okay, and he has a pretty good recovery. But honestly, I just really like that he got buffed. His because I thought he was just an okay character, but I think he's but I think and not a lot of people play him, but I still think he's a but I still really like the fact that he got buffed in this patch. I just really like it. Okay, so now my next character that I will choose is Mega Man. Mega Man, I really like to play as Mega Man. Uh, I think Mega Man is a fun character to play. Up air is annoying. His down B, I just gotta mention his down B because it's ridiculous. It's a really good down B. His projectiles are pretty good. Like neutral B is okay. Side B is okay. But honestly, I really like. Oops. But I also really like up. I really like up air. Hit like I think his tilt his tilt attacks are pretty good. Uh, his smash attacks are really good. His jab is good. His jab is good when he does those little pellets. It's the main thing you want to use as like a Mega Man player. He's really good. I think he's really good, and I think Mega Man's a very is a good zoner, but I mean I would say he's an okay zoner, but he's he's uh he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Uh okay, so next we have Lucario. Lucario is just an okay character, even though he's very scary at high percents. He has an he has a he has a good recovery. He's okay at get he has an okay he has okay projectiles. His side B is pretty good. Down B is a pretty good recovery. I mean a good counter. Uh, down. I think his aerial attacks are okay, and his tilt attacks are okay. His grab game is all right. I think he's kind of the definition of an all right character, honestly. He's okay. He's okay. He's okay. I will just say that. Okay, now we have Incineroar. Side B is still pretty annoying. Grab is, I mean, his back air is crazy. It's like one of the best back airs. I mean, why did I say back air? Even though he does have a good back air, I would say back. I was trying to say back throw. I can't speak. I can't speak. His back throw is ridiculously good. His back throw is ridiculously good. I really like his up. I really like his I really like his neutral B. His counter is actually a pretty good counter. Like if someone hits you and right when you activate his counter, it's like really good. You can do more damage. like side B is like really, like I said, side B is really good. Good aerial attacks. He has okay aerial attacks, and he has okay tilt attacks. His smash attacks are really good, but honestly, he kind of falters area with his recovery. His recovery is not that great. His aerial attacks are okay, and his tilt attacks are okay. Uh, okay, so the next character is King Dedede. I honestly like playing as King Dedede. He's a fun character to play, but he has a good recovery, and Gordos are pretty good projectiles, but they can be reflected by any move. Uh, his his neutral B is okay. His down B, the Jet Hammer, is a pretty good attacking option. His tilt attacks are not really useful, but his smash attacks are, and I think his aerial attacks, like his up air and his neutral air, and he has like one of the best dash attacks in the entire game. His uh, his 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 aerial attacks are pretty good. Uh, I really like. I honestly, King Dedede is a fun character to play, but honestly, he's just an okay heavyweight. Like he's not as bad as he's not really bad at he's not a bad heavyweight, but not as good as compared to like Bowser or Ganondorf. Okay, and I think his smash attacks are pretty good. Okay, so now we have Bayonetta. Bayonetta I think is a very good character. Bayonetta I think is a good character. Like, but she's not as insane as she was in as sane as she was in like Smash 4. Her aerial attacks are okay. Her her special attacks are okay. They don't have as I don't know if you can do that infinite combo anymore, but honestly, it's actually pretty easy to I think it's like pretty easy to DI out of it now, and it's pretty hard to pull off now. But honestly now I think it's like really good. But now think she's an okay character. Like she's not as insane as she was in like Smash 4. Like her smash attacks are still are still pretty good, but yeah, her tilt attacks are not very good. But honestly, she's an okay character. Like I'm saying like a lot of good stuff. I don't like I honestly I haven't really said a lot of bad stuff because I think a lot of the characters are just good. But honestly there's not a lot of characters that I could say as bad. Okay, so Rosalina and Luma are next. Rosalina and Luma are next. I really like playing as Rosalina and Luma. Like Rose like Rosalina like Luma would just die once she just ended up on the ledge, like ended up like not on the ledge. But honestly, now I just really like that Rosalina got buffed. In patch 3.10, I just really like it. Like aerial attacks are pretty good. If you can use her recovery, she has a recovery well. She has a good recovery. And Luma now can be used. Luma now can be pretty good. Luma now is pretty good now. But honestly, I just think she's okay. And but honestly, now she went from an not very good character to an okay character. I still think like if you can use her well, you can do really well with her. But honestly, honestly, she's just an okay character overall. But I like to play her. Honestly, and also I'm just glad that she got buffed in 3.10 and past 3.10. Okay, so now I'm gonna put Villager and then Isabel on the tier list. Okay, Villager. There, there we go. And then Isabel, because Isabel got some buffs. Isabel got some buffs, so I think I'd put her as like the same level as Villager. But but I really like Isabel because she kind of has like the side B, the the Lloyd mines. I think that's what they're called, or the log mines are really good. Uh, but her jab, even though people say her jab is trash, it can like lead into like forward air, like it can lead in like to forward smash or down smash. I still think she's I still think she's an okay character. Her aerial attacks are okay. Her tilt attacks are okay too. But honestly, I think Villager is better, mostly because I think Villager's jab is better. Even Villager's jab is better. Uh, her his down B is pretty good. Side B is pretty good. Both of them have amazing recoveries. I forgot to mention that. I like how you can like pocket objects and then just throw them back. I kind of like that. I like how you can. I like Villager's aerial attacks are okay. Vil his tilt attacks are pretty good. Uh but honestly, I think both of them are just okay characters overall. Oh, are just okay characters overall. And now we have Corrin, one of the they people, because there's both a male and female version of Corrin. So Corrin got her. Dang it! I have to say they. Corrin got their recovery buff, so that's cool. They got Dragon Lunge is still a good move, but like not amazing. Like it kind of was in like Smash 4. Recover. Their counters are pretty good. The aerial attack, the neutral air, I think is good, but their other aerial attacks are okay. For its neutral B is a good projectile. Their jab is I think is good, and their tilt attacks and smash attacks are pretty decent. So honestly, Corrin was like an okay. I think a not good character. Now I think that Corrin is an okay character. Is an okay character. Now we got there's gonna be not a lot of characters on low tier. I'm just gonna say that right now. Now we got the Pits, and they also got buffed in 4.0 in the 4.0 update. Where is Pit? But honestly I kind of like Dark Pit more because he kind of does more damage with his arrows. Even though they're kind of similar, like their aerial attacks are pretty good. They have like one of the best recoveries, and they're pretty defensive characters. And they're pretty defensive characters. Honestly, the tilt attacks are just okay. The smash attacks are just okay. I would say the aerial attacks are pretty good, and their special attacks, the arrows are okay projectiles. The reflectors, the side B is actually a good move, and the shield, I kind of it's fine. I'll just say that. I'll just say it's fine. It's okay. Uh, okay. So now I think I'm gonna put Wii Fit Trainer. Okay, so Wii Fit Trainer I think is an okay. I think is an okay character. Definitely better than they were in Smash 4, but honestly they're just okay. Smash like their recovery I don't think is amazing. Deep breathing and sun and neutral B are really good. The down B and the neutral B are pretty good. The the side B is an okay projectile. Their forward tilts don't. I mean, their tilt attacks don't really have much of a use, I would say. And their smash and their but their aerial attacks are okay, and their smash attacks are pretty good. But I do like their jab. I do really like their jab. I think their jab is good. I like Hypersense because their last hit can bury someone into the ground, and then they could just forward smash someone. Okay, so ending off the C tiers, there's a lot of mid tiers, honestly. I would say are Dark Samus and Samus. Dark Samus and Samus. Cause honestly, I think Dark Samus and Samus like they have pretty good projectiles, but honestly, they're not like as great. They're not as great as zoners as like other characters. Like like I would say, Villager is a better zoner than Dark Samus and Samus. Uh, I don't think I would call like Pac-Man a zoner. He's kind of a cross between a combo character and he's a cross between a combo character and a zoner, but I still think Pac-Man is a better zoner than Samus. Like Samus's up smash is not really that great, but Dark Samus's up smash is good. They're pretty heavy. I think they're heavier than like Ridley, which is I think is nonsense. Uh, but honestly, I think they're okay. They're okay characters. Like the neutral air is pretty good. The charge shot is pretty good. Their recovery is okay. Their tether grab is pretty annoying sometimes, and their forward smash is like really good. They have very good spots about them, but then they don't really have that great. Sometimes they can be kind of lacking that like down smash is pretty good, but I mean down tilt is pretty good. I don't think their down smash is that great, but down smash is really good. Down up tilt is can be pretty good in some situations, but I don't think forward tilt is all that great. I think they're really good in some situations, but they're not very good in with some of their moves. Okay, that will end the mid tiers. Okay, now we have I would say Mii Sword Fighter is the best. I would say Mii Sword Fighter is the best because like there's like a jank kill you can do with one of uh Mii Sword Fighter's neutral B, and that's the Cyclone one where it tosses them into the air. Then the up B, the Hero Spin. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the Hero Spin is pretty good. I really like the Hero Spin. Even though honestly Mii Sword Fighter just feels like a heavier version of Link, to be honest with you. Her their neutral their air attacks are okay. Their their tilt attacks are not really that great, and their smash attacks are pretty good, but like not amazing, but like not amazing. And then we have Piranha Plant. And honestly, I really like playing as Piranha Plant. And honestly, I don't think he's like one of the worst characters in the game, but I don't think he's amazing either. Like he doesn't. It's really hard to get combos. There are some combos, but it's kind of hard to get. in the combos. New Spike Ball is actually a pretty good projectile, and Side B can like Side B can be used in some grab situations. Like you can do a side B, then a grab, then like a forward or back throw, and they would go into the cloud and get a lot of damage on them. And their down B can be used off stage really pretty well. But on it, and their recovery is good. But honestly, the tilt attacks are okay. The smash attacks I think are pretty good, and the smash attack and the aerial attacks I think are okay at best. So honestly, I don't think Piranha is that great of a character, but I still think like I'm just gonna say shout out to Brood for win for coming second in that Japanese tournament and almost beating Abadango. I think Brood is a really good Piranha Plant. Yeah, I would like to see him win a tournament. Okay, so that the next character is Ice Climbers. And Ice Climbers, I mean, honestly, they're just not amazing in this game. I mean, all all they were known for was their chain grab and brawl, but honestly, they're not amazing in this game. Their combos are ridiculously good, but they're ridiculously hard to pull off. Uh, yeah. Also, I think their up air is pretty good. Uh, I uh their down air is pretty good. Some of their special attacks are okay, but they're definitely like not amazing in this game compared to their compared to Brawl. They're not amazing in this game. Yeah, I think they're just not amazing. They're just not amazing. Uh, Next is Ken. Because honestly, I do kind of like Ken, but he's like pretty hard to play. His his up air is a great attack move, but he doesn't really have that great of a recovery, honestly. Like honestly, his side B is pretty good. His down B is really hard to not to, it's really hard to hit, but I mean it's useful. It's useful. His aerial attacks are kind of okay. They're not amazing. They're not really that good, but they're not complete trash. And I think his smash attacks are pretty good, but like they're not amazing. Overall, I just don't I think this character I kind of like this character, but he's not like an amazing character. He's not that great, honestly. Now we have Duck Hunt, and honestly, uh, I've seen Raito's Duck Hunt, and it's crazy. But honestly, I don't think Raito's. I don't think like Duck Hunt is that great of a character overall. The projectiles are pretty mediocre. The projectiles like the can and the side B. The down B is a pretty mediocre projectile. He's all but honestly, I do kind of like their aerial attacks. Uh, Honestly, uh, the up air is really good. The neutral air is pretty good. The smash attacks are okay. Also, honestly, the tilt attacks are pretty mediocre, but the grab game is pretty good because it can lead to like setups like grab into like a can. And I think it's pretty good, but honestly this character is pretty mediocre. And next we have Zelda. Next we have Zelda. Honestly, I think Zelda is a pretty good. Like this is definitely the best version of Zelda in like any Smash game. But honestly, I mean, she kind of has me her projectiles are pretty good, but like honestly, her down B is amazing. Like that's like she has an amazing down B. Her reflector's pretty good. Her side her smash attacks are okay. Like not really the greatest smash attacks. Her tilt attacks are okay. Like up tilt is a good combo starter, but down tilt is not really that great of a combo starter. Her aerial attacks are okay. Side B is okay. And her recovery is actually pretty good, but honestly, just don't care. Honestly, I think Zelda is like not really as great in this game, but this is definitely the best version of her. I like this version of Zelda, but honestly, she's just not an amazing character. Okay, now we have Ridley. Ridley. Now we have Ridley, and honestly, Ridley's not really that great of a heavyweight. He's kind of slow. His aerial attacks are okay. But he can get punished pretty easily because his down B can lead him into getting punished. But his side B is really annoying though. I will say side B is good. His recovery is okay. His fireballs are actually pretty good, but his smash attacks are okay. His tilt attacks are okay, and he's just a heavy character and not really that great. He's just a really heavy character, and like I said, I'm I keep repeating the same things saying. Okay, to finish the D tiers off, we have Mr. Game and Watch. Like I said, there's not going to be a I don't think there's a lot of characters that I would consider as absolutely awful, but honestly, there are some characters that are kind of bad. They're not overly bad, but bad. But Mr. Game and Watch, he does have a good recovery. He does have his side B is really good and his reflector is really good. His neutral B is kind of good at edge guarding, but honestly and his up air is pretty good. But honestly, his grab game is really mediocre. Uh, his his like neut his neutral air is okay. Forward air is okay. Forward air is pretty good. Back air is kind of mediocre. His uh his down air is pretty good, but his smash attacks aren't really amazing. His smash attacks aren't really that great. Like like forward smash is okay. Up smash is okay. Down smash I think is pretty good, but not really amazing compared to a lot of the other down smashes. Uh, I think that Miss and his tilt attack and Mr. Game & Watch's tilt attacks don't exactly have a lot of use. But I just think Mr. Game & Watch is a pretty mediocre character in this game. Okay, so now to the E tiers. Okay, so to start this off, I have King K. Rool because King K. Rool kind of sucks in this game. He, he's just a really slow, really heavy character. He's not really that mobile. Like his I think his neutral B is actually pretty good. His side B is not really good and not really good. His grab game is actually pretty good, but it's not really amazing. His his down tilt is pretty good, but his up tilt and his forward tilt aren't that great. His smash attacks are okay. His his neutral beat I mean dang it. His air attacks are really bad. Also, his reflector is okay, but sometimes you can but sometimes and he also I was gonna say he has a shield on his stomach, but sometimes that can be broken, and that leaves you to being very vulnerable, and that leaves you to being very vulnerable. So honestly, King K. Rool is not that great of a character. I remember seeing some videos and literally everyone was thinking that like King K. Rool when Ultimate first came out that King K. Rool was like one of the best characters, but honestly now he's just not one of them. He's just not one of them. Okay, so next we have Kirby. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so Kirby is pretty mediocre in this game. His his tilt attacks are okay. His back air is pretty good. Uh his his side B is not can lead you to getting punished. Even though it is kind of a good attack move. Yeah, he's really mobile, but his recoveries but seriously, but his recovery can be annoying sometimes if you spam it a lot. I mean, his neutral B is okay. His neutral B is okay. His down B can kind of lead you. His down B can lead you to getting punished, even though it can be sometimes a good attack move. Uh, his his down air is kind of a good edge guarding tool, but it's not really special in any way. It's not really special. Honest, honestly, like Kirby's kind of a mediocre character. His air attacks are okay. His special attacks are not really that great. His tilt attacks aren't really that great, and his smash attacks. Oh yeah, his smash attacks. They're not really special. He's not really a special character. Okay, so next I have so I have a so next I have Robin because honestly when Hero came out I didn't really think there was like a reason to play Robin anymore. But honestly I think Robin doesn't really have that great. It takes kind of forever to charge up his attacks when he uses them. His side B is not really that great compared to like Ness's side B or Simon and Richter's side B. I mean, did I say his? Ah, dang it! I meant there because there's both a boy and a girl version. Dang it. The tilt attack's not great. The smash attack's not great. Their aerial attacks aren't really that great. I honestly don't think they're that great, honestly. Like the recovery is okay. The recovery is okay. But honestly, I don't think they're that great of characters. Like, yeah, they're just really mediocre. Like, especially when the hero came out. Now there's kind of not really a reason to play Robin anymore. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna not Bowser Jr. Not there, but here. Honestly, I do not think he's one of the worst characters in the game, but sometimes I like to play him, but honestly, he's just not an amazing. but he's just not an amazing character. His cannonball is really slow. His his down B is actually pretty good. His side B can kind of lead you to getting punished, and you can get gimped really easily with his recovery. But it is kind of a good attack move. His his tilt attacks aren't really that great, except his down tilt. I kind of like his down tilt. His smash attacks, however, have are not really that great. And they kind of have a small hurt box. And he and his aerial attacks are pretty good. I kind of like his aerial attacks, honestly. And his grab game is okay. Like it can lead into it can lead in like up throw can lead into up air, but that's kind of about it. Bowser Jr. is not a great character in this game. I like to play him, but he's not a great character. Okay, so my next character is Mii Gunner. And honestly, the reason why I'm putting Mii Gunner so low is that because Mii Gunner is basically just a worse version of Samus in some ways if you use their custom moves. Mii Gunner has good aerial attacks, but they're not amazing, honestly. Mii Gunner's at Mii Gunner's special attacks are okay, but they're kind of just some of the attacks are just copying Samus, and they're just worse than Samus's attacks. So honestly, I really but so honestly, I just think like also the tilt attacks are not really that great, and the smash attacks aren't amazing either. They're not amazing compared to the other smash attacks. They're just uh he's Mii Gunner is just an okay character overall. So it's just an okay character overall. Okay, so now I'm gonna choose Charizard because Charizard got buffed in the last patch and 4.0. Honestly, I think Charizard's neutral air is pretty good. The Charizard's uh but Charizard's uh other aerial attacks are just okay. It's kind of sad that he has the best recovery uh out of Squirtle and Ivysaur. But but honestly, the only defining feature on Charizard is side B, where you can KO at like 60 or 70%. Overall, he's just an okay character. His smash attacks are okay. Tilt attacks aren't really that great. Air attacks are okay. He's are okay, and his recovery is good compared to Squirtles and Ivysaurs, but it's okay. Honestly, he's just not really that great of a character. His special attacks, his special attacks are not great, except side B, but it does damage to you. So I mean, don't really use it all the time. Except his down B is pretty good, which can transform you into Squirtle. uh, there's certain reasons why I would like use Charizard when I play Pokemon Trainer, like getting that KO, but that's literally just it. Charizard's not really that great at getting damage. Okay, so now I only got 4 characters left. So I'm gonna say Sheik is the. I'm just gonna say Sakurai, please buff Sheik. Please buff Sheik. Sheik is not a good character. Sheik was really good in Smash 4, but Sheik got really nerfed. Like her she cannot kill like at all. She barely has any killing moves. I mean, she has barely any killing moves. Also, the game's mechanics. Also, the game. She just never adapted to the game's mechanics. So I guess that's a reason why she's not good in this game. And honestly, she can like for she can like repeat she forward air can combo into itself, but the uh aerial attacks aren't really that great. The forward tilt is okay, but honestly, the tilt attacks aren't really that great. The smash attacks aren't great, and the and she can be really good at getting damage, but honestly, compared to like Inkling, which is a top tier, Inkling actually has some killing potential because Inkling has like forward smash or side special which can lead into pretty much any attack or up smash. Sheik has barely any killing moves whatsoever. And you have to get to like 150% when you can actually kill with Sheik. Honestly, I want to like Sheik, but Sheik is not good in this game. And so now we have Ryu. Dang it. Okay. Dang it. I can't move this. I can't move this. Dang it. Okay. There we go. Okay, so Ryu is not that great. Compared to Ken, he's just not great. His side B is not great compared to Ken's. His up B is worse than Ken's. He's just a worse version of Ken in my opinion. In my opinion, his side special is his down special is not really good compared to Ken's. I'm just gonna summarize this. Ryu is just a worse version of Ken, in my opinion. I'm just gonna summarize it because this video is like an hour and a half into this point. Next, we have Mii Brawler. And out of the Mii fighters, I think Mii Brawler is kind of unique. But honestly, he does his recovery custom options aren't really that great. His attacks can leave him pretty vulnerable, like the head on. Even though it is a good attack move, it can leave him pretty vulnerable. He's honestly he kind of just seems pretty generic, and his tilt attacks aren't really that great. His smash attacks aren't great, and his custom options for special moves aren't amazing either. I think aren't amazing either. There are some good options, like the one where you grab someone and then you throw them down. I forgot what that was called, but it is a good I think it is pretty good, but honestly, I don't think he's a good character overall. And also his aerial attacks kind of suck. And finally, Little Mac, I think, is the worst character in Super Smash Bros. His recovery sucks. His aerials really suck. His counter is okay. His smash attacks are okay. He has an insane ground game, but he sucks pretty much anything else. I think his ground game is great, but everything else just really sucks. His like I said, his recovery and aerials do literally nothing. His recovery is a good attack move, but not as a recovery. His side B is okay. His neutral B is okay. like his smash attacks are pretty good, and I kind of like his KO punch, but he's just not good overall. So that's my tier. That's my tier list. Here, I'm just gonna. There, there we go. Here is my tier list. Wait, is this? Here is my tier list, people. I'll just I'll just drag this down. Okay, so if you like the video, if you stayed till like the end of the video, this is like I don't think any of you have stayed till the end of the video. If you've done, then congratulations, you have put up with an hour, like an hour and a half of my crap, or 2 hours. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but it's definitely gonna be long. I think it's definitely very long. It's definitely really long. So honestly, honestly, tier lists are kind of hard to do in this game because a lot of characters are pretty good. Like I've said that about 20 times, but like I said, they're pretty hard. So if you please like this video, please subscribe, and please leave a comment down below which videos I should do. There we go. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.